He burst into the maze, heart hammered, breath caught in his throat. The entrance vanished, no way back. Twilight bled through the hedges, casting long, skeletal shadows. Every rustle of leaves sounded like footsteps. His fear, a living thing, stalked him through the corridors of green. He ran, twigs whipped at his face, drawing blood. Each turn brought no escape, only deeper into the labyrinth's grasp. Panic swelled, choking, suffocating. He had to get out. He had to. But the maze had other plans. The air grew thick, heavy with the scent of damp earth and something else. Something ancient and cold. The whispers started, just at the edge of hearing. They spoke his name, hissing, taunting. They seemed to emanate from the maze itself, from the very walls of leaves. He quickened his pace, fear lending speed to his steps. A child's laughter echoed through the maze, high-pitched and filled with malice. It was wrong, all wrong. This place was not meant for laughter. The hair on the back of his neck stood on end. He was being watched, hunted. He stumbled into a clearing. A single gnarled oak stood in the center, its branches twisted into grotesque shapes. The whispers intensified, swirling around him like a vortex. The oak pulsed, its bark rippled like the chest of a sleeping giant. He watched in horror as a single, bloodshot eye opened on the trunk. It stared directly at him. The eye blinked, and the whispers ceased. An unnatural silence descended, broken only by the pounding of his own heart. He was frozen, paralyzed by fear. Then, the chase began. He turned and ran. The ground seemed to shift beneath his feet, urging him forward, pulling him deeper into the labyrinth's embrace. The hedges closed in, thorns tearing at his clothes, his skin. He could hear it behind him. Heavy footsteps, slow and deliberate. It was getting closer. Whatever was chasing him, it was toying with him, savoring his terror. A figure emerged from the shadows, tall and skeletal, its limbs impossibly long and thin. It moved with an eerie grace, its eyes burning with a cold, malevolent light. It was the embodiment of the maze's darkness. He was trapped. There was nowhere left to run.